So let's finish this off with example 6. Write an equation for the given function in terms of cosine and then again in terms of sine. So they want two equations here. One is in terms of cosine. So if I look at this curve and if I think about it in terms of cosine, it looks like that it's been shifted to the left 45 degrees. And it has an amplitude of 1 going up and an amplitude of 1 coming down. So there's been no vertical stretch. There's just been a shift. But if I shift it back over this way, so if I take this, so it's been shifted to the left 45 degrees. Remember, it's got to be plus because it shifted to the left, so the h value would be negative. The h value looks like this. So if the h value is negative, it's going to be a negative and a negative, which gives me a positive. Now the problem is, if this was the cosine, we're starting down at the bottom. And cosine normally starts at a maximum. So if you're going to start at the bottom, then there's been a reflection. So our answer in terms of cosine is going to be that. Now in terms of sine, it's a little bit different. In terms of sine, sine starts at 0. So if we move this whole thing that way, then we'll end up back at sine. So what's happened is it's been moved forward 45 degrees. So in terms of sine, the amplitude's still 1, but it would be x minus 45 degrees. And that's moved the whole thing forward. So this is in terms of cosine, which is pretty tough. This one's in terms of sine, which is a little bit easier. Sometimes the question will ask you for both. Sometimes it'll just say find an equation, and if that's the case, you can pick which one you want, the sine or the cosine. Okay guys, go over these, practice them. We'll see you soon.